Ephraim and Manasseh, though the natural sons of Joseph, were later adopted by his father Jacob as his own children. This was highly significant and meaningful, since full sonship granted them each a full share of the inheritance, along with Jacob's other 11 sons. It also meant that Joseph received a double share of the inheritance. Not only were Ephraim and Manasseh given full sonship, but they were distinguished from Jacob's other 11 sons in that they were blessed before any of Jacob's other children, and they were the only grandchildren to receive a blessing. Jacob again breaks the norm when he bestows the blessing of the firstborn, not upon Manasseh, but instead upon the younger Ephraim. This was not unheard of. In fact, for 4 generations now, younger brothers received the family blessing. Isaac instead of Ishmael, Jacob instead of Esau, Joseph instead of Reuben, and now Ephraim instead of Manasseh. Although Joseph was displeased with his father's actions, Jacob showed prophetic knowledge. It was to be simple historical fact that Ephraim and Manasseh together should be the most powerful component of Israel, but that of the two, Ephraim would be the stronger. Manasseh would be great, but Ephraim would be greater. As time went on, this prophetic act became reality, and though Ephraim the man was now dead, his name lived on through his tribe of descendants, which grew in both size and strength. In fact, his tribe's leadership was already apparent by the time of Israel's wilderness wanderings. In the arrangement of the Israelite camp, for example, it was Ephraim which headed up the 3 tribes on the west side. And when the time came, it would be an Ephraimite commander, Joshua son of Nun, who would lead his people into the conquest against Canaan, which ultimately resulted in his tribe receiving one of the largest and most favorable allocations of land. In fact, within Ephraim's territory was Shiloh, which was a religious center where the tabernacle was erected and where the ark rested during Joshua's time. As history continued to progress forward, so too did Ephraim's dominance. Actually, by the time of the Judges, the tribe had grown so powerful that it exercised leadership among the 10 northern tribes. In fact, only in the time of David does God reject the Ephraimite line due to its sinfulness and replace it with one linked to the tribe of Judah. Nevertheless, when the kingdom split, Ephraim became the most powerful tribe in the north. This was headed up by an Ephraimite official named Jeroboam, who became king of northern Israel, and from his time onwards, the center of the political and religious life of the northern kingdom was in Ephraim. So much so was this the case that the northern kingdom was commonly called Ephraim right up to the time of its fall and deportation under the Assyrians in 722 BC.